Hello. There we go. Kind of turn Pokemon down a little bit. I should make note I've been sitting here trying to EV train the Lapras, but I haven't finished because I thought I figured out how to do the one trick, but that's debatable. We're only on like the second pass of doing this. How many moves? That's the smell of gasoline? What? What do you mean by that? Hey, a Haunter. Seems like we're gonna get a Haunter like every pass at this. So we have to finish this before I really can continue. So we're gonna kind of go through this. I think I gotta go like through 5 rounds. Let me see, 25, 25, 25, 25, 6 rounds of this. I'm on the second one out of 6. So it shouldn't take too long. We're basically just EV training the Lapras to get the stats done. But these Haunters actually will help a lot. For 2 special attack IVs. But I'll show in a second what I'm talking about when it came to the thing. Dun, 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 dun. I just realized my Twitch is set wrong. There. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Gasoline. Rapperus 800 or 8. Once enough people are here, I'll go ahead and show off the glitch from earlier that I was talking about. Smell of gas. It was never 10:30. I'll say it was 11:30, but it was definitely not 10:30. I've never scheduled 10:30 unless, like, I know I can do it. Ah, the Cubones are in the way, though. Always in the way. Our Lapras might be a little too OP after all this. Oh, we got 2 Haunters this run. Okay. I'm still going to consider each run like 25, but that's kind of helpful. Yeah, this Lapras might be a little over-leveled after we're done with this. Oh, Ghastlies. All the Ghastlies. Bum, 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 bum. Ba, da, dum, dum, dum. 4. was hoping I had this done beforehand. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, we got 2 Gen. Oh, we got 3 Haunters so far, so that's what, 6 extra. That's 3 extra to our normal 25. To our own, so we'll be at 50 after this, because we can do 25 Ghastlies per heal. 3 in which were Haunters, so that puts me up 3. So after we finish off one more Ghastly, we'll be at 53. Yes. I don't know where I put that little piece of paper because I don't remember. It's 252. We were already at 100, so that means I need 100 EVs. 150 EVs. Because it's what, 252? I think. Is that how much it's supposed to be? How many is it? It's 252, right? 252 for. Don't do that. I think it's like 252 for the EVs. Let's do this. We'll just keep fighting the Ghastlies and whatnot for now. But once we're done, we should be good to go with this Lapras. Is that the Super Rod? That was the Super Rod, wasn't it? Just put us at 54. I was hoping to increase the encounter rate. I probably should have grabbed my Star U. That might help. But doesn't it have to be the lead? Has to be the lead, doesn't it? Ooh. Ain't this fun? Might as well use the Versus Secret at this point. Oh, smell of gasoline. I'm really confused why you said that. That doesn't make sense. Oh my god, I almost walked into that. Goddamn Cubone. I don't want Cubones. we're on our third run of this. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I was trying to get it done earlier, but like I said, I was starting to do the actual glitch. Boom. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's what we're doing. $244. At this point, Lapras is literally going to go up a level per run. Bum, 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 bum. Right or beam it. It's probably done. No, we can't do that. Oh, all these Ghastlies. I gotta love fighting so many Ghastlies. The answer's no. No, I don't. I absolutely hate this. But we're almost done on this Lapras. 13 of this move. So let's move. In the next battle, I'm gonna move Surf over. Just for, like, speed. Nah, I'll do it here, but I'm gonna still run. And then just leave and we'll go find another Ghastly. Hopefully. But now we can kind of just mash A, as long as I don't run into another Cubone. Why, I feel like the Cubone is there only to make sure that I don't end up getting like a shiny. That might exactly be what the Cubone is there for, is to prevent me from getting a shiny Ghastly. Because if you run into a Pokemon too many times, too often, it usually gives you a higher chance for a shiny. Which is why the Steelix trick works. I forgot where the Steelix is. The Steelix one is. But in one game, there's like a cave that you can find a wild Steelix. And it's level 33. But if you put a Repel on and a Pokemon that's a level 33, you can catch it without an issue. And you have like a 1 in 5 chance of it being shiny. Is basically what happens, because it's the only Pokemon you can run into. That's at least from what I was told. It's from what I was told on a YouTube video. I forget which Pokemon it was. It is though. It's either Soul Silver or one of the 3 from Hoenn? Oh, stop. Wasting our time. Do, 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 Do do do. So many Ghastlies. So little time. Do 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 do. We haven't seen a Haunter yet, so we're probably not gonna get that lucky this time. Let me see. This would put us at. Let me see how many I got. 9 out of 15. That puts me at. I just used the 9th. So 6, 7, 10, 17, plus roughly, we're at 67, 68, 69, 90, or 70. So we've gotten 70 special attack EVs. So a little under half of what we need now. By the time we're done with it, it should be at 78. I gotta learn a new move. What? Oh, is this like Sprout or something? Water Spout? Oh, it's Rain Dance. I don't know. Should we learn Rain Dance? Hold on. I gotta use the restroom, guys. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Ghastly. Basically, we gotta finish up, like, a little bit of EV grinding. I'm about halfway done. We got Rain Dance. I gave up Confuse Ray for now. If I want it back, we can just go see the move tutor. It should be able to teach it back, I think. But I'm not like beat up about it. It's just Confuse Ray. We're kind of creating this thing to be like a one-shot tank, kind of like Bulbasaur, but the opposite. So we can take on like Gary with this thing, his Charizard and his Pidgeotto and his. It won't outspeed Pidgeotto, but it sure as hell will outspeed the Charizard. Rain Dance is okay. I can't say if it's great. I'd rather have Sunny Day for Venusaur. Or Ivysaur. Yeah, Venusaur. Sorry, I was right the first time. I'm dumb. And we're just going to keep power throughing this level stuff I got to do. The Venusaur is starting to have some struggles now that he's like level something, pretty interesting level right now. But I think he should have no problem in the water. If anything, I'm gonna get all his levels later because we're gonna go into the water and he's gonna have to fight everything there since he's the only grass type on our team. Yeah, it's like the outside of that, Lapras don't got much going on for it. For Rain Dance. Like, it's got... Because I'll get Hydro Pump at 49, which is... pretty damn good. This is our third round of it, so we're almost done with the third one. That's actually really good. We're doing special attack. So Lapras is 252 special attack. I think it was like 1 something for defense and 1 something for HP. So it's going to be kind of a beefy Lapras. But according to one of the viewers, like, this thing is actually kind of big. Like, its stats are actually relatively good. So we were like, okay, we'll use the Lapras then. And we're probably going to trade out our Pharaoh for a Zapdos. But we need a Timid or a Jolly Zapdos. And we're going to have to check everything, like, right on the fly. Which is not great. But as soon as we can go get Zapdos, we're going to go get him. We dropped Haunter. I'm still trying to figure out how to get a Gengar. I'll showcase what I figured out after we're done EV training. But I actually got the bug to finally work. It was not easy. Well, actually, it was easy once I figured out there was a method that's a, that's Pokemon Leaf Green exclusive method. Well, I was more like, no, because if you look at, like, everybody's starter team for Pokemon Leaf Green, Fire Red, Pokemon Yellow, Blue, and whatnot, Zapdos is actually not used. Very common. No, I'm sorry about that. Okay, that's weird. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, no, Zapdos is actually not all that often used. I'm not saying it's not used at all, but out of the 3 birds, it's arguably the best bird. I was trying to avoid the same team that everybody makes, which is usually like Snorlax, Charizard, someone created a video on it saying the best team is. I forgot what it was called though. But there was 6 Mons, and they were like the most generic Pokemon you possibly could pick in this game. It's like, if you get this, you should get this, so your Pokemon can do this. If you get this, you should get this. And it's like, even Pidgeotto, or Pidgeot. And I'm like, yeah, no. I think it was Pidgeot, Charizard, Snorlax, Gyarados. One of the... I think it was Jolteon. And then I forgot what the last one was. And they're basically just making that as your team. And I'm like, that sounds pretty normal, what most people make. Oh, of course. No, I'm not saying Jolteon's bad. Jolteon is a really good Pokemon. But what gives Zapdos the edge over Jolteon is it's a flying type, making all, like, one of the biggest weaknesses to electric Pokemon completely null and void. That's actually why that's why Zapdos is, like, really good competitive play as a Pokemon. Plus, we already turned our Eevee into a Flareon. If I wanted a Jolteon, we would have done Jolteon. Trust me, I originally wanted Jolteon. But as I just said, Zapdos is low-key kind of really good. Not even low-key. I said it time and time again. I know I'm backing off on my own statement. It's a good Pokemon. Zapdos good. Zapdos do good damage. Big hit. Big hit. You said 252, right, for... Yeah, Flareon really killed that whole thing. And then a fire type I still am indifferent about. I don't think we need it. The more I think about it. Because we have Lapras, which has ice, which covers grass types. Now, steel. There's no steel in the base game, I believe. Like, no one has anything other than Magnemite. 252, 128, 128. Okay, so yeah, 252. That's what I thought. Right now we're easily in like the 80s, so we're actually almost done. Hello, how's it going? Yeah, so special attack. We're just working on the special attack of Lapras. Once Lapras is done, I want to go fight Koga. Is it Koga? Is the gym leader here? That's our next target. Yeah, we're easily in the 80s now. After this, we'll actually be in the 90s. We'll be at 93. Plus the 100 we already had. I should make that very clear. It's just going to be a little slow. So we're on the fourth run. I have to do 6 of these to get the 252. Luckily, those Haunters actually saved us an extra run. If we find any more Haunters, I would be very happy because that'll save us more time. Easy math. I just wish we were running a Ghastly more often. They don't have the incense in this game, do they? With like, where if you have, who's it called? I know in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, you had incense in the game that lets you, like, create this, what was it? They have one incense that increases your chance of running into Pokemon. Sweet Scent I also know is a thing, but I don't think that's a great way to go about that. Wasn't Sweet Scent also used as like a shiny hunting tool? If I remember correctly. It was also used in Diamond and Pearl for something. I forgot what it was used for. I don't know. It's been a... Okay. Well, I mean, we'll see in post-game. Like I said, after we beat this game, starting Sunday, will be post-game content. That's usually what I do for a lot of games that we have that have post-games. Like when we did Hollow Knight and whatnot. And then I think after we beat post-game content, I might try on Sundays, like a Steel Soul playthrough of Hollow Knight. Because I haven't done Steel Soul. I've done, like, the other stuff, but I've never done Steel Soul. This Lapras is gonna be strong once we're done. Like, my god. Because, like, look at its level compared to the rest of the stuff. Mr. Mime is not on the team. He's just hanging around. Especially since he's kind of fucked up on his EVs and stuff like that, because what we had to do to get all the bugs. Plus, he's a bugged Pokemon now, so that's a really bad idea. If we bring him out, that'll ruin our bug. Oh, no. I'm not saying on Sunday. I'm saying post-game content will work on Sundays. So these four are confirmed to stay. Just making that clear. So once we've beaten the main game, all post-game content will be done only on Sundays, so we can focus other Let's Play games. But yeah, I have something to show all you guys as soon as I finish up this Eevee stuff, which is gonna be interesting to see. As soon as we hit, I think... Hey! 38. This thing might be the strongest Mon on my team after this. And I'm gonna make, what's it called, fight like every gym possible. Or, not every gym, Venusaur needs to fight every trainer in the water it can, because I have no, I think until the Elite Four and until Victory Road, Venusaur ain't fighting nothing for like the next 2 gyms. Because, Koga it might be fine. But not, what's it called? Not Sabrina, and not, the fire gym leader. I forget his name. I had one viewer kid trying to convince me to dupe the Master Balls, and I'm like, no. No, we're trying to keep this genuine as possible. The only reason we were doing glitches and bugs was because we were trying to evolve a Haunter, which I think I have one friend who may be buying the game, but we'll see. It'd really help if, like, I knew someone who actually had this game, had like Leaf Green or Fire Red or something. Because then I can actually finish Pokédex. We can actually finish everything else. I don't think that's happening anytime soon, though, so... We should be almost out of Ice Beams, too. I wish I could find Pokemon much faster. This is so slow. Macho Bracelet and stuff. Dun-dun-dun. I need some water. I'll go grab some in a second. Cubone! Kata Kata. It's an interesting name. Surprised we can get like a Mega Marowak. Yeah, like Marowak hasn't seen any love in a while. Probably got a Dynamax form or something. I don't even know what Dynamaxes are anymore. Like what I mean is I don't remember what Dynamaxes there are anymore. Because I stopped playing Sword and Shield. I had a friend of mine who's like, oh, you should verse me in there. And I'm like, I don't think you want to do that. And they're like, why? And it's like, because I have a Clefairy that I brought up from the OG games that knows Soft Boiled. And if I Dynamax it, it's a bad day for you. He's like, why? And I was like, because its HP increases at an insane rate. And then you use Soft Boiled to heal the rest of the team while you struggle to kill this Clefairy. And then you trigger Healing Wish. And it just becomes this situation of like, okay, I now have this Clefairy. As soon as it's finished being Dynamax, my entire team is re-healed. It leaves, and then my speed boost plays again. Okay, we can dip. We can heal. I should say. So that's 4. We're now on 5. So now we're moving on to 25. Other than that, we are almost done with this, which makes me happy. We just have to fight off 50 more Ghastlies. Not even, 49 Ghastlies. Or if we get a Haunter, it shorts it up more. Because we have 3 extra EVs from some Haunters we ran into. I haven't seen any of them in a while. Yeah, because we had 3 Haunters. That was 1 Ghastly. It's 4. We need 48 Ghastlies. I really wish I could run into another Haunter. This would speed us up. 48? 47? I'm not going to sit here and count it down. Although I would like to. Can we run into one faster, please? I'm almost about to attempt to just do versing trainer. Or versus recorder thingy. Just gonna keep wandering around. Yeah, that takes way too long sometimes. My god, bro. Need an anti-repel. Allures Pokemon faster. Probably. I just forgot what number we're on, and I don't want to check just yet. Hold on. Let me see. Is that this thing right here? What? Isn't that the Versus Secret? It says Trainer oshiete kure kai aru kodo de kata. Yeah, this is the Versus Trainer. The Versus Seeker, isn't this? That's not. No, I picked it up. I got it. That was what that was, and it doesn't work. For some weird reason. Maybe. Hold on. I might just be pressing. That might not be it. But I did pick it up, because I remember, like, seeing it earlier. Isn't it this thing? Hyrule Sika. Seichi. Yeah, I tried using it. Doesn't work. It's fine. We're on the second to last one. We could just do these last 2 and we're done with the EV training for Lapras. It's just frustrating that I was like, oh, hey, this is what I wanted to do. Nope, not doing that. End of the day, Lapras is almost done. Needs to fight like 50 Gengars, but... Or not Gengars, Gastlys and stuff. But it's almost done. It's just not helping I'm not running into them. Do you want to do another Pokemon Let's Play game after this, or what do we want to do is a good question. We still got to finish Devil May Cry as a side stream game, but I'll worry about that as we go along, because it's a side stream. How does people feel about a Lego Star Wars Let's Play? That sound good at all? Of course. Well, it's because I think, I don't know if I mentioned it on stream or not. I found the Pokemon White copy, and I got it loaded onto my DS to put on my PC. Or play to my PC. So, you know, that's a possibility. Especially since I don't remember playing White all that much. Now, it would have to be played probably through the emulator of the PC because I can't stream directly from my 3DS, non-3DS games for some weird reason. And I think it's because the 3DS doesn't actually play DS games, it emulates them. Which is a very weird feature I learned about. I was trying to figure out why you can't do that. But it basically emulates a DS and then plays the DS game. I don't know, DS games are like the hardest ones for me to stream. Because everybody already knows how I already feel about emulation. Like, I don't hate it, I'm just not crazy about it. But then on top of that, it's not, like, I always like, obviously, using the stuff I have to play the game. Now, what's fun is I actually get to use a GameCube to play these games. As if I were using, like, a Game Boy player or whatnot. Also, with emulation, I don't get to keep anything that I actually, like, do in the game, which is also, like, my other least favorite thing, because it just means, like, oh, hey, we're not doing that. Can't keep it. As much flack Pokemon Home gives, it's still the only effective way for me to transfer my Pokemon from a GBA game to a Switch game. Outside of when, you know, they decide to finally update this and give us the ability to access Pokemon Home in such a caliber. Which I think one reason they're doing this is they probably plan to cancel full connectivity towards the Pokemon Home on the 3DS. Because right now it's like you can't get it if you've never downloaded it before. Unless you have, like, you know, some special software. But you can still, you know, do it. Or you can still download it if you've had it before. Which I did, so I was lucky enough. Special attack. We're gaining special attack. If we keep doing this, we should... Our Lapras will also maybe the second strongest Pokemon on our team at the moment because we've been overgrinding this attack, this ability. Because Lapras is tearing through these Ghastlies. If we run into a Haunter, we can like do a little less. But then I'll also showcase the glitch to you guys as soon as we finish doing this. Because I kind of want to show you what I was having to do. And I also learned that this is a Pokemon Leaf Green exclusive. And a Switch exclusive, and not a Switch exclusive. It's a Pokemon Leaf Green exclusive, and it's much easier on the. Yes, Ice type is very strong on the Elite Four. I actually think one of the gym leaders, one of these people have a Lapras, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but I'm sure one of them has a Lapras too. Which would help for if we have the Zapdos. Honestly, if the Zapdos can get trained, one of the gym battles is going to be so much easier. We want a, I think it's either a Timid or a Jolly Zapdos, if I remember correctly. If I remember. I'm not entirely sure. Ew, I don't want Cubone. Now, I still think I'll inevitably buy a cartridge of Pokemon Leaf Green or Fire Red. I just don't think I want... I know the Elite Four is very strong in this game. This is actually one of the few Elite Fours that's actually given me problems. Outside of maybe Cynthia. No, Cynthia, I may have been way too over-leveled for Cynthia. Everybody's like horror stories of Cynthia come from, I think it was Pokemon Black and White, which is where you have that like that ridiculous piano melody that she has. That's really good. It's just like, oh my god, you know you're about to be screwed over. I think it was Pokemon Black and White. I mean, we'll see. Maybe. I'm not sure. If you did it first try, no potions, I feel like you may have over-leveled a lot. Not over-leveled, but definitely were leveled. Versus I think anytime at first the Elite Four here, you're so like under-leveled compared to what you should be. Alright, this should be the last of what we need for the Ghastlies. We just got 50. It wasn't first try. It was like the 10th try. Okay. By that point, you've probably gotten tons of XP. And then know the order. I think, Lance was the only one that ever gave me issues when I fought the Elite Four. But then again, I have not played against the Elite Four in this game. I played them in the OG Game Boy Color Pokemon games. And people think these games are hard. Those games were hard. Because, like, at least here I have kind of an understanding of my EVs. That game, nope. That game was a buggy, nightmared mess of crazy stuff to do. And stuff to happen. No! Blue, green, and red versus leaf green and fire red are insanely different. In concept, they're the same. But, like, EV training, massively different. Shinies, non-existent. Oh, actually, no, shinies existed, you just didn't know you had a shiny. I'm not joking. Shinies did not exist, except unless you knew you had a shiny. They're so different. Although if we do a Let's Play of the OG Pokemons, we'll probably do Pokemon Yellow. I don't remember anyone having Gust at level 40 in those gyms. I do remember those games being buggy as hell. No, we haven't fought Koga yet. We're finishing this and then gonna go fight Koga. Because then once we're done with this, Koga's, like, should be fine because we have Lapras. Lapras can take down its Venomoth. And a majority of the Venonats in that gym. Because Ice Beam is Ice Beam. For red and blue. I don't remember them ever using Gust. Maybe they just had limited, like, moves back then? Because I know there wasn't as crazy amount of movesets as they have now. But you know what Pokemon game was hard on the Game Boy Color? Silver, Gold, Crystal. My God, those games were unforgiving. Silver, Gold, and Crystal were actually insane. I think it was, yeah, Slam. No, it had a Thunder. It had Thunder. Lance's Dragonite had Thunder. I remember, because it destroyed my team. Because I think I was using a, I'm trying to remember the name of the Mon I had. It was just wrecking a lot of, because I actually had more, I had a Flying type and a Water type and it had Thunder, and it just one-shot both of them. I'm like, are you kidding me? And then Hyper Beam. Oh, the Red-Blue moveset. No, I don't know about Red-Blue. Red-Blue, I don't remember. I thought you were asking about Silver and Gold. I was like, Silver and Gold, I played far more than Red and Blue. Not that I hated Red and Blue, it's just, let's be honest, there was just more to do in Silver and Gold. And Crystal, when I inevitably got it, I don't even remember how I got my copy of Crystal. I think a friend threw it at me once. Because I had friends who would just constantly, like, throw away old games. They'd be like, oh, you play this stuff? Here you go. And be like, hell yeah, I do. Free is free, my friend. Free is free. They're just tossing full cop. Now, they probably regret that decision now, looking back on it, because it's like, those games are expensive now to get them. Crystal, especially. Crystal's actually really expensive to have, because it's just Crystal, Platinum, I guess Pokemon Yellow. Basically the third of each series that came out shortly after were always like the most expensive version of that generation. Emerald. Oh god, Emerald. I'm trying to think like all the, I don't know if there were any others. Gust, Mirror Move, Sky Attack, Wind or Wind. Sky Attack was kind of obnoxious. I remember the Whirlwind. I just thought Gust was weird. And I was like, Gust. But then again, yeah, he's using Pidgeot, so it makes sense. They didn't learn Fly for some weird reason. Anyways, like I said, we're getting a Zapdos. Oh, we're almost done. Yay! And I'll show you guys the bug. We're not going to use it because the only known effective bugs that I don't have to sit here and try to program myself, and I mean, I literally have to program myself. Oh, that puts us at +5 on the EVs. So I can defeat 3 less. K9? Arcanine? Arcanine. Was Roar, Leer, Ember, and Tackle. Man, I don't even remember that. Like I said, it's been a long time since I played Blue and Red. I really didn't favor those games comparison to... like... Silver, Gold. And people can tell me I'm wrong, but I think Pokemon Crystal is like one of the biggest goats of Pokemon. Like, you're welcome to disagree with me on that, but I personally feel Pokemon Crystal is goated out of the Pokemon titles, and I wish they brought it back. People try to tell me, oh no, Pokemon Yellow, Blue, Red. I'm like, nah, bro. Crystal. Those 3 games were a buggy mess. Absolute buggy mess. Woo, we just hit 100 on special attack. What? That's a scary. Or 100 on defense. One of those 2 are at 100 now. That's kind of scary. This Lapras is actually scary now. Oh, Emerald is amazing. Crystal is just... Crystal's storytelling was so good. It took, like, the amazing formula that was already Pokemon Crystal and Gold, and then just added an extra bit of story to it. And I'm like, oh, I love this game now. I love this game. And you got to chase around the best dog, Suicune. I think for me, my least favorite was Railu. I think I'm at 252, but to be safe, I'm just going to do like... because we have 5 bonus IVs. And we've taken out 150 Ghastly/Haunters. Entei was the worst, like, as a Mon. Lore-wise, though, really cool Pokemon. Now, if we have to talk about stats and movesets and stuff like that, yeah, Entei's the worst. But visually, I actually liked Entei. I really liked how Entei looked. Is that 2? Yeah, we can skip 2, because Haunter gave us 2 special attack IVs earlier. I did not like the visual of Riley, was my problem. That was kind of the thing with Riley and me. Okay, we're good. We finished. Haunter gave us enough bonus EVs. Alright, let me heal up real quick with Lapras, and I'm going to show you exactly what I was talking about. So, in order to do the bug, Leaf Green, it's easy. Fire Red, it's hard. If you do not have a copy of Leaf Green, you can trade over the Pokemon that you need from... Or sorry, if you do not have a copy of Fire Red, or if you do not have a copy of Leaf Green, you can trade over the Pokemon to your Fire Red. So I'll show you what it looks like. Looks like a normal box. Pokemon. Normal box of Pokemon. Ignore the weird box names. There you go. These are the bugs. We're going to ignore the Zubat. The Zubat is just meant to hang out. These are the bugged Pokemon. To do the glitches. Here's another one. Looks like a shiny Bulbasaur. Not a shiny Bulbasaur. Those are bugged Pokemon. In order to do the glitches. This one is apparently called Mimimasu, and it's apparently the 5,682nd Pokemon. Is the joke. And then this is Nidoqueen, which you need for the glitch. You need that Pokemon for the glitch. And then the rest of these... That's why the box names look all weird. Is because in order to do these bugs, check the summary. I don't want to crash the game. I really don't want to crash the game. Like, at least not without saving. Alright, let's check. Does it make the sound of a Bulbasaur? Apparently it's shiny too. Yeah, that's what it that's what you're looking at. Oh. Oh no, God, stop. Yeah, I crashed it. I crashed the game. I hope that didn't just screw my save. I'ma cry. I think we should be fine because it's the Switch version, but yeah. Don't touch that one. Nidoqueen is completely unstable now. Like, we can look at the Ace spec Pokemon, but don't touch this thing. Don't touch this one no more. That was our Pokemon. And we have to put this here, leave this here. Yeah, so it makes the sound of a Bulbasaur. Yep, no moves, no nothing, no level. It is bad. Bad. Don't touch that. So this was originally Nidoran male from, there's a little girl who trades you for a female, only in the Leaf Green copy of the game. And if you do that trade, they give you the male Nidoqueen. This Pokemon has the exact trainer number, the exact stats, and the exact nature you need to make a bugged Pokemon in Pokemon Leaf Green Japanese Edition. And by doing so, you unlock the A-Spec Pokemon, which is this thing. This thing's fine. I can pick this up, I can look at this one. Don't want to use it in battle. It does nothing. It'll die immediately, and it will black you out, and you will lose all your money. I'm not joking. It will break the game. Bad idea. But what it's supposed to do is allow me to use, if you look at the top, if you see like Adi G, Me C, these are weird these are weird like code in the game that if you can enter it in correctly, I could spawn a Gengar into my team. I don't know about the trade. What crashed the game? Me touching this thing.
Me literally looking at its identification and all that stuff. I can do that with this guy without any problem. This one breaks the game. So we don't touch that Pokemon. We won't. This one also likes to turn into random shinies from time to time. I don't know why. See, if I do this, just turned into a Pharaoh. Now a shiny Lapras. You can't make this shit up. It just does that. I can turn Pokemon, any Pokemon I want, into a shiny. So, like, I have it. I can make it a shiny. I can give it the exact EVs I want. I can give it the exact IVs I want. But we're not doing any of that. We were only doing this to try to do the trade glitch. But I learned I can't for the Japanese copy. Like, I literally can't do it in the Japanese copy. And I was very disappointed to figure that out. Not because it's not because it's not possible, but because it's literally undiscovered at the moment. If you have an English copy of the game, you can do it with ease. You just generate everything and just set it up, and you're good to go. But in my case, I am not in that situation where I can just throw caution to the wind and generate the code. That's what I'm saying. I could, yeah, you could spawn any Pokemon I want. I don't really want to do that, though. Like, we were literally only doing this to try and, you know, set up the Pokemon. I think I've been very clear about, like, I want to play this as genuine as possible. Even though that's going to be really hard to do. I beat one of the gym leaders, or gym trainers earlier. Like, when I first came into this gym, it was a level 38 Hypno, and I'm like, oh, sweet Christ, I'm going to be fucked. I digress. But I am really trying not to cheat to that degree. Go Lapras. Nice. Suripa. Okay, so we're gonna bring out Nidoran, because that's a psychic, or that's a psychic type. It's supposed to be a poison gym, not a psychic gym, bro. That's Sabrina. Pharaoh has a dark move, actually, I can use too. Oh yeah, poison. Fuck. That's why I'm not even gonna try to do, like arguably I could also do the same thing for the Zapdos. I could also just make the Zapdos shiny if I wanted to. I can make all Pokemon shiny if I wanted to. I'm not gonna do that, but I could. That sounds kind of lame of me. You mofo. You seems recovered. Hi. Pharaoh? But even then, I actually did try to do the Gengar, like, spawn-in thing as well. Because, like, right now it's a little bit more... I could also make it where I battle a Gengar and put it into the game as well. But there was something about, like, that also being really risky, as that being even more risky than just actually spawning one into my team. I thought that was really strange. I don't know. I was trying to figure out any possible solution we could. Huh. I gotta heal again. Because I can also just change my wild encounter options as well. So there's so many different things you can do to kind of cheat it, but it's not it's not readily available. Right now there's only like 5 confirmed codes for this game, and it's infinite money, 0 money. I don't know why that one was discovered. So that was just funny, but also like, what? Is it infinite money, 0 money? Teleport anywhere. Which was only figured out because people want to do speedrunning. Which I guess counts. My head, that really wouldn't count, but hey, you know, you do you. Do you have a paddle in your hand? Why do you have a paddle? What are you doing? Arbok! Gonna get hit with Intimidate. Doesn't matter. I have special attack, nerd. Actually, it doesn't matter because you're not weak to grass type attacks. At the same time, I also have a very strong Venusaur. A lot of HP, so I'm gonna chill. We're gonna vibe. Oh no, Poison Sting. But with the code active, we now can do like a lot of different things that we'll experiment with it all later. Not really at this moment. I'm still trying to like figure it out. But from my understanding, you literally have to do all the work yourself for the Japanese copies. English one, there's a whole generator for it. There's kind of a generator for the Japanese copy as well, but it's not set up yet effectively for the Switch specifically. For Game Boy, and even then, it's like very limited. Because I was looking at it earlier and trying to figure out what we can do. Intimidate, yep. I knew it. Damn, one shot, okay. I see you, Lapras. Being obnoxious. Lapras is a little too strong. I'm not complaining, but damn, I did not expect that. This is actually harder to see than it was in the Game Boy. Game Boy, you can kind of see like this perforated line. They made the floor the way it is, and now I can't tell shit. Yay! Easy fight. What? I missed. You just use Swift. It's an interesting move to just drop on me. Yay! One shot. Venusaur OP. That's not even a joke. Venusaur actually kind of cracked. Abaku. Yeah, we'll leave Venusaur in that. I just didn't want to do it before because it would have been 2 Intimidate hits on Venusaur, which makes it really hard, yeah, to fight. But if I can take out both of these Mon, that's a lot of XP for Venusaur, and I really want a Venusaur to spike up more. He needs more love. That's Scary Face. Oh, that was Mean Look. Or I don't know what that was. That was Scary Face. I'm dumb. We'll go for Dragonite here. Nice. Paralyzation's gonna suck. Luckily, even if I get poisoned, it doesn't matter. I can get out of it. Dragon. Yay! By the way, no one answered earlier. Do we want Timid or Jolly for Zapdos? I forgot what it was. I thought it was Jolly? But Timid would also make sense.
I gotta heal again. And there's this trainer right here. I actually want to take him on real quick. I want to make sure we like clear out all the trainers. It's no real point. I've always been just OCD about making sure I get them all. I think the reason you can't use the Versus Seeker in the Ghost Tower is because technically the trainers are possessed to use Ghost Pokemon, and because you beat them, they're no longer possessed. That's the only thing I can kind of. Like, put together in my head. I thought I could see the wall for a second there. Oh, you can. If you see the floor, the tiles are like at a weird angle with one another. Oh, that's actually kind of scary because Venusaur is a poison, but it's fine. Just beat him up. Yeah, that'll work. We just gotta switch back out so Venusaur doesn't get its ass kicked. Sunipa, yep. Switch to Pharaoh. Pharaoh's fine. We'll just keep using Aku. Oh, that's hit? No. That did nothing. Oh no. That's doing nothing. Oh my god, you're still alive. What is this? Man, I just wanted to take you on so I can get some free XP for the peril. While we're still using it. Honestly, we'll probably be rotating it out as soon as we beat Koga here. Just so we can get Zapdos. Oh, nice. Oh, it's Blaine. His name's Blaine. But I see where the floor is. So if we look at the floor here. Okay, no, I was wrong. Oh yeah, no, you can't see shit. What's going on here? I thought I figured it out. I was wrong. Okay, I was hoping to fight this trainer. I didn't know how to get to them. Yeah, no, this is confusing. After we defeat them, we're gonna go heal and then come back and fight, what's his name? Koga. Luckily, he pretty much only has bug Pokemon, so I'm not too concerned about Koga. And then we can get the Zapdos. We could bring the trio back into the team. Yoka. Yongara. Who? Oh, it's Pudding. Well, Kadabra. What just happened? That was light screen. Take my leaves. Focus energy. Oh, that's recovery. I'm sorry, I'm dumb. Alright. There we go. Venusaur caught up.
Let's go heal one more time, go fight Koga after, and then we've beaten Koga, and we can go get the Zapdos. We might want to bring Doug Trio back into the team. Because I'm thinking about Blair. Well, no, because I have Nido Queen. So I don't... That's kind of the biggest reason I don't think I need, maybe. I'll think about it. The idea is tempting. I'm gonna grab water. Give me a second here. Oh, I have no doubt Lapras can single-handedly defeat Koga. Koga can't handle that. Lapras scary. Lapras very, very scary. Lapras very, very powerful. Trying to visually see if there's a difference here, because I'm actually not sure how to get in there. Oh, there he is. I don't think I need to. I honestly think Lapras is one-shotting the majority of this team. But we'll round hit Venusaur. Oh, it's coughing. Man, wish we showed the slow bro. In community? What do you mean in community? What community? Bito, who's Bito? I'm trying to keep Venusaur out as much as we can. Oh, it's Muck, ew. I wish I had a Psychic too. On my YouTube page? I mean, if you want to, be my guest. Oh no, not minimize. Oh, not this move. I remember this nightmare. Yeah, I missed because minimize is crazy strong. Fuck. That's bad. That's so bad. I mean, if you want to post there, I ain't gonna stop you. It makes the ability to hit him 10 times harder. Okay, we gotta switch Mons. Yeah, switch to this. I really wish I had Earthquake. Earthquake. Oh wait, I do have a move that should be able to take it out. Maybe. I don't know if it's gonna work. I genuinely thought it'd be weak to that. No, not that move. Stop. This move's gonna be awful. Yeah, this move's gonna suck. It's just tons of evasion. No! Stop using minimize, you fuck. I need a roar at this moment. That did nothing. I don't think Nito is going to have an issue here. It's just hitting is the problem. So if I'm correct, Nito actually cannot be, Nito can't be poisoned. Based on my experience so far, because it's been hit by a lot of poison moves and has never been poisoned once. This is gonna suck. This isn't even like I'm missing. This is just more like I'm missing, and it's gonna suck. I don't remember, and I really hope they don't use it on Muck. Out of any Mon that doesn't need to be healed right now, it's Muck. Please don't heal Muck. Please don't heal Muck. This is the last Mon I want you to heal. There it is. Fuck. That sounded like a super potion. What am I saying? It has the same sound. No, it's not game over. It's just annoying because they can't poison Nito. They can't poison Nito. That is our advantage. Nito is safe from being poisoned, but they can keep using Maximize while its defense is obnoxiously high. See, now we're going to struggle to hit the damn thing. But at this rate, this thing's also going to run out of moves because Nito is not like a little thing to just walk over. It is a very strong Mon. That's like our only advantage right now. Is I think at this point it's gonna end up struggling. Yeah, look, it's doing no damage to the Nito Queen. Like at this point, it's gonna run out of this move, or it's gonna keep trying to use Maximize when it can't use Maximize anymore. Yeah, it's gonna miss. I don't know how many attacks Sludge has. Yeah, Nito's gonna keep missing. There we go. It did nothing. Bro, what was that? What does Rock Tomb even do? Does it reduce speed? Is that what it's saying? Speed reduction? Yeah, I'm glad you can sit there and just keep hitting poison move and do nothing. How have you not run out of attacks yet? Is that move like 30 or something? Dude, this is ridiculous. I'm gonna have to swap again. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to... Has 30, sweet Christ, that's ridiculous. Go Lapras. I was trying to avoid bringing it out early, but I don't think it's avoidable. Of course! I don't know. And now it's gonna miss every fucking Ice Beam. This thing still has so many Sludges left. Bro, how am I supposed to fight this fucking team? I'm literally gonna heal. I don't care. Y'all want to see it not heal run, but while this man has maximized Sludge fucking Lapras, I'm healing. I don't care. No, fuck this. This is so cheesy and corny. I'm gonna heal. I don't care. That's all I have to do is heal, and the problem's out of the way. This is so stupid. Gonna sit here on 30 Sludges. No, I'm healing. Fuck this shit. I don't give a fuck. If he's gonna sit here and maximize, I'm allowed to heal. That's the rule. This motherfucker heals, I heal. This motherfucker uses Maximize. I'm gonna sit here and just heal. I don't care. I'm so tired of this punk ass. This is the shit that gets on my nerves right now. Now he's out of moves. He can't do it anymore. So I can sit here and just try to Ice Beam him at this point and heal every time the poison becomes too much. Nope, still gonna miss. Shikashi misses because Minimize is fucking obnoxious. Y'all want me not to heal in the worst possible fight to not heal in. There we go. Finally. Sweet Mother Mary, man. Holy crap. Stupid ass. Come on. That's ghastly. Yeah, we'll just go to freaking Dragonite. Honestly, that's fine if it explodes. I don't really mind. I just need to get to like half health so I can actually Hyper Beam this thing. The nice part about Dragonair is if it gets poisoned, it also can just shed the poison. Oh, thank God we special. The attack damage on this thing's high. Yay, Dragonair. OP. Go Pharaoh. I'm gonna be cheesy. I forgot I had a coffee. I swear I had a Venonat. Or was that in the OG? Doku Doku? I don't know what that is. That's poison. Up in the air we go. This is mostly because Dragonair also needed a turn to rest, so it doesn't like sit there and die out to the coughing. Go Dragonair. That's fine. Dragonair can shed the poison. It's like the best part about Dragonair. I knew you were gonna do it. That's why I didn't Hyper Beam. If I Hyper Beamed, I would have been fucked the next turn. And the poison went away. And it tries again. And then Dragonair's gonna shred the poison. Okay, it'll take it once or twice, but usually within a turn or so it ends up getting rid of the poison. Hey, yo, let's go, Dragonair. OP. That's obnoxiously strong Dragonair. Yeah, screw this mon. Yeah, that's a nice joke. They heal, I heal. That's the rule of thumb. We'll do a Dark Souls rule. They heal, I heal. I don't know what the 06 is, but now we gotta get out, because Dragonair's poisoned. I'm gonna heal it. It'll be fine. Now I'm gonna go capture Zapdos. Yay! Not too kidding. I intend to capture a Zapdos. Where's the Mart here? The Mart's behind something, isn't it? Yeah, it's over here. Okay, so we gotta go around. But I am gonna buy some Ultra Balls. Big time. I don't know why I was walking. Just run. Lapras! Nah. It's either... the rule of thumb for getting crazy Pokemon is either shiny or the right nature. Those are our two options. Shiny or correct nature. We're gonna go 20 Ultra Balls. I probably should go 40, but you know, whatever works. We do not have the time to do shiny hunting that. Now, I did learn a fun thing is due to shiny right nature would be insane luck. That's like beyond clippable. 80 to 100 balls. I don't have that many on me. I can't paralyze it though. Venusaur though, on the other hand. Actually, we could just sell the extra rare candies I have. I need like one in case I need to use it for other glitch stuff, but I don't need all these rare candies. Just sell like, what, 24 of them? Keep 2 of them. Alright, that's good. I know it's really low. Did you not see what happened when we did freaking, what's it called? XD Yellow Darkness? We'll get like a chunk of them though. But we are going for Zapdos here. We already have 20, so grab another... We'll grab 50. So we have a total of 70 Ultra Balls. Venusaur can probably 1v1 it. And then we just focus on... How many do I got? And we'll just do a brief check on the IVs. The IVs don't have to be crazy. They just need to be relatively decent. They can't be like our Flareons in our Flareon in our, what's it called from before? The, what was the Pokemon that we were struggling with? It can't be like the Eevee and the, what was the Pokemon that gave us some crap earlier? Vulpix, yeah. All 4 Vulpixes were just trash. We're gonna put the Pharaoh away because I intend to not use it anymore if we for getting the Zapdos. I think yeah, actually Venusaur might be the best option because Venusaur can just keep putting its Slowpoke was so bad. I was kind of mad about that. I don't think we really need repels. I do want to capture some Pokemon if possible. But mostly Zapdos is our focus. We need to put Pharaoh away. I guess, yeah, how many repels do I have on me? Pharaoh's not terrible. Pharaoh's just not Zapdos. In all honesty, Pharaoh is not Zapdos. That is seriously the logic there. We gotta go grab repels actually. I'll capture Mon after we do Zapdos. I guess we can go here for them. Because Zapdos is an all-around better Pokemon than Pharaoh. God, I'm so sad that Slowpoke was bad. I could not get Chansey. I've almost gotten every single Pokemon, I think, in here outside of Chansey. I'd probably say yes. Because it takes times 4. So you gotta think about that. Articuno takes time 4 weakness. Times 4 on the weakness scale. Compared to any other, like, Zapdos is biggest, like, the flying area of Zapdos dodges the weakness of Lightning because it's... Give me some of these full restores as well, or full repel, these full, too, because I thought about if I get a, like, stunned. What's gonna suck the most is we're gonna be doing a lot more time consumption trying to get this as Zapdos. Because we won't have any effective way to see its stats until I catch it. That's kind of the worst thing for me. Like, it's the only reason I want to clone a Master Ball. Funny enough, it's the only reason I'm like, clone a Master Ball doesn't sound too bad right now. Because then I don't have to, like, sit there, like, we don't have to keep checking its stats over and over and over again after a fight. So I won't deny, it's kind of tempting. Alright. Let's go and surf for the first time ever. Let's go, Lapras, surf. Dun, 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 dun. We'll catch you later. Myself. I think I said it before, I was really trying to stick to keeping it, like, very realistic playthrough. Why is there a ledge here? I want to know what's behind the ledge now. Why is this here? You can't show me a ledge and then not give me the ledge. That's not fair. How do I get over that ledge? かなどこでまで来るとは君を間に合わせや僕のコレクション見ろ Oh, it's a ride-on. It's not too bad. I come from above? What do you mean by that? Bum 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 Peroringa. I'm just gonna leave it out. Oh, it's Lickitung. That's terrifying. Hyper Beam. Nice. I have no idea when this thing's supposed to evolve. Probably closed, right? Alright. We're going to start with the repels. I'm only putting Venusaur. Actually, I should put Nido Queen in front, actually, because she's not. If I do have to run into a Pokemon, oh, it's a Mantanokusu. What's that? Mantanotokusu. Mantano. Oh, it's a full. It's a full restore. No, you're fine. Don't worry too much about it. This is something 17. This must be a thunder move. PP up. Sounds like a Raichu. something down here. And then I gotta use a new one. Oh, the quality of life changes I wish I had in this game. Use the repel. Need to use another one. It asks to use another one. Oh, it's an electrode. I didn't expect to run into that. This is kind of why we did this. I missed! Man. Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. I can't risk touching it and then getting shocked. These are fairly high level Mon though. I'm still gonna catch the Electra just so we have it. This is why I brought an extra space in case there's any Pokemon I want to catch. But I was also intending to avoid Pokemon the best I could as well. But this is why we now have 2 extra spaces. Should be good. I won't catch a Voltorb. I don't think it's necessary. I think I would casually see Voltorbs. Move 25. If that's an electric move, I'd like to use that as well. Kaminori no Ishi. Oh! Electric Stone. Another Voltorb. Electrode. That's fine. Rock Tomb. I missed. They use an ineffective mood. I missed. Yeah, I think they only know electrics on this one. Oh, its speed goes down. Is that rollout? I think that was. I think it's faster, yes, but it's not a big deal. Nidoqueen's kind of a tank. In all honesty. I think this is it right here. No? Do I have the item finder? Is that like Spheroscope? Oh, it is. It's the scope. Oh, it's down here. Oh, it's very close. I knew it. Okay. Ho ho. Alright. Now be smart. We're gonna save. Well, actually, I should be ready more than that. Hold on. We need Venusaur. Because Venusaur has the best way to, like, bring it down. Between decent relative damage, it's the least likely to feel any forms of effects from Zapdos. But so would Nidoking to Queen, right? I could actually do like a rotation chance. Let's try that. Ah, but No, 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 no. If Zapdos touches Nidoqueen in any way, shape, or form, it's getting poisoned. Okay. I wish we had the move from Pokemon XD where like you could reduce the damage down more. It's a level 50. Oh god. Oh god, I did not know. Oh, it knows Drill Peck. Oh, I'm gonna have a bad day. I didn't know. I did not know. I've never wanted to use the Master Ball 4. Master Ball would make this so much easier. But I feel like I should use it for the beasts. The beasts are the hardest part. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. They fixed the bug with the roar. No, Mewtwo's not that bad. Mewtwo doesn't run away. I can fight Mewtwo. That's not the thing I'm thinking about. The dogs are definitely worse than than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nidoqueen might actually be the best option for this. That's extreme speed. Oh, I ran out of that move. Okay, I guess we're gonna Chomp. Well, you disable the move that has no more power in it, so enjoy. Shikashi. Okay, I guess it doesn't paralyze me when I touch it. Oh, is that a protect? That's detect. Oh, I was like, what are you disabling? Okay. That's what scares me, because it could poison itself from Nidoqueen. And that's a problem, because we don't want it to get poisoned. That's fine. Yeah, there it is. There's the move we didn't want him to see. Hi. Bring this one out. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. That's why I didn't want Nidoqueen going out. Oh, this is bad. This is so bad. It's dead. Damn it. I have never been more tempted to use the Master Ball. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 6. Oh, man. What do we do? Because Venusaur can't survive. Oh, this is bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, because this is already hard enough as it is. Realize we're also trying to get its stats to be good. That's the worst part of this. And that's the reason why I'm like... Oh. That's what's making this bad. For me. I only had 2 left? That sucks. Bro, you already had the prio with your level. Like, I'm not able to touch that. I really wish Venusaur could, like, make it sleep. Is it really still trying to use Detect like that, bro? What even? Yep, there's Drill Peck. Please don't get poisoned. I'm gonna be ballsy, and we're just gonna throw a Ultra Ball at, or Hyper Ball at it now. Just go for it. Oh my god. Stop. Crunch. And it did Detect. Okay, that's fine. Crunch again anyway. I'll get faster. This is like the one. It's like you have a move to kill my team, and yet you yet to use it. It's the craziest part about this. All right, let's try again. Hyper Ball. Yeah, yeah. It hasn't used Drill Peck, and I don't know why. I've expected for a while now, and it's really not using it. Why isn't it using Drill Peck? What is it trying to just constantly increase its speed, but it can't? That's exactly what it was doing. It was trying to increase its speed more than it's already got. Alright, we're gonna try and give it, but I just figured out this thing doesn't have, come on. Yeah, this doesn't have an electric move outside of Thunder Shock. Which isn't that big of a deal. I can work with it, but it's like, wait, what? I don't need it to learn Thunderbolt. Just learn, like, Thunder or something like that. You can TM move Pokemon for days. That's not my problem. Yeah, like, it just needs a Thunder move. It has a lot of relatively good fast flying and Thunder moves. Yeah, I kind of figured that might happen. We're just going to keep trying to capture this thing. The only way our boy goes down. The only thing y'all got is that. Because I can't paralyze it. Can I? Probably not. I can? Okay, that makes my job easier. I didn't know. I genuinely didn't think I could. Go figure. Probably taken down. Yeah, that's fine. We just need to bring back, because this thing doesn't have an electric move. I'm just gonna keep going for that. And we have to do this every time. I've never won. Just stay in the ball, bro. Yeah, let's paralyze the thunder Pokemon. You got it, bro. So you have Detect, Drill Peck, which actually isn't bad. I'm not gonna complain about Drill Peck. Thunder Shock, which I'm a little confused why a level 50 Zapdos has Thunder Shock. Out of any move you can know, it's Thunder Shock. I just need a little bit more damage on you, and I can't do it because it's scary. Bruh. Alright, here comes Lapras. Luckily, it doesn't have any thunder moves, so I'm the least bit concerned about it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I can at least teach it a thunder move. I'm not really concerned about if I can or can't. I'm just making sure I can. Oh, we got it. That was, and watch it be trash. Here we go. Trash Zapdos. No, I don't want to do that. Moshigari. Alright, how we looking? First, I need to figure out its nature, which is Samishi. Samishi is... It has a lonely attack nature. Or it has a lonely... Yeah, this is lonely. Not my favorite. Let's see its stats. Calculator? Bring up the calculator. I just need to know a rough cut of them. So we're looking at Zapdos. I don't know what Galare Zapdos is, but okay. Has a lonely nature. Levels 50. 156. 88. 142. 109. Sorry, 14. I did that wrong. It's 107 on that. Doesn't have 188 defense. That'd be crazy. 142 special attack. That's crazy. 109 and 106. That speed is ass. God, that's awful. It's bad. It's really bad. Yeah. No, we gotta... It's bad. Yeah, I think we're just gonna use a Master Ball. I'll just use the Master Ball. I don't care enough. It's gonna take us more work for us to like capture this Pokemon effectively. I mean, I could also just dupe the Master Ball if we wanted to do that. That's just probably gonna be the only way we do this effectively. I'm literally lingering on the idea of duping the Master Ball. I'll do it. But we're only allowed to dupe it one time. I'm not gonna like infinitely make Master Balls because that makes everything else irrelevant. Like I'm not doing it for Deoxys. I'm not doing it for Zap. Like we're only doing it for this because I want it on my team versus everybody else is just we want them on. This is the only one we want on the team. I think that's why I'm like, ah, God, I really. This isn't the same. This isn't the same at all. Like, other Pokemon I have the patience to do that with. We do not have the time or patience to sit here and do this with a Zapdos. So, here's what I gotta do. Yeah, we gotta dupe the Master Ball. We have to. There's no way we can't. Unless we want to sit here, watch me Ultra Ball 50 times in a row to get the Zapdos, and then see if the stats are good, and then if the stats are good, we're good to go. That's... No. I don't think anybody wants to watch that. But we're doing it the one time, and that's it. I'm not doing it past this. I do not want to dupe these more. Because I barely like using this stuff. Because the dogs. Because some people are saying the bug is not fixed. And if the bug is not fixed, we're fucked. Okay? I'm not joking. If the bug is not fixed for the dogs, we're done. GG's, no re. Have fun. I'm not even joking. And because that means I'd have one shot to get the Entei. And we don't know, when we get the Entei because they're roamers. They're roaming legendaries. And sadly, I'm getting Entei because I have Bulbasaur. I picked Bulbasaur. If I chose Blastoise for Suicune, ooh. That'd be nice. That'd be really, really nice. But big man Blastoise ain't gonna happen. Alright, but as I said, the rule is I'm only getting the one. Carrying the Master Ball. We don't need that to be that. We need this to be... That work? Yes, it did. Okay, cool. I was like, I really don't want to fuck up this. So, after defeating the Elite Four, you're given the opportunity to then, I'm going to remove all the mail now. What the fuck's going on? I'm trying to take the mail off. Why isn't it letting me take the mail? Hold on, I gotta remove the mail now somehow. I've been trying to take it off. You're not letting me take the mail off. But to put it simple, Ipaides. What is it saying? What are you telling me? Oh, I have a full email box. I didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah. Apparently it will do that, but the problem is there was a bug in it. and it makes the Pokemon leave, and you can never get it again. Now, it's... I didn't know this was a thing I had to do. That's kind of annoying. They're all gonna say Abra because they're my male. Alright, now we can do this. Now I can take the male off. I was like, wait, why can't I take the male off? Oh, because... Damn it. Alright, we took the male off. It technically still has a Surus Berry on it, which is kind of why the bug works. But yeah, no, they roar, and there's a bug, apparently, where if they do it, then they're gone for good, and you have no chance of getting them. And it's only with Railu and Entei and Railu, because they have roar, unlike the other Mon who don't have roar. All right, so there we go. We got our extra Master Ball. We'll only use it for Zapdos and our dog. Those are the only two we need it for. Everyone else is an Ultra Ball suffering campaign. Cool? Cool. I think that's fair. Only because this is the only one we want on our team. Alright, let's go. Back to Zapdos. And pray that this one isn't going to be a pain in the ass to do. Luckily, this bug isn't too save risky. We'll just use our repels when we go back in. Alright, run it. Wait, who's our fronter? Venusaur's fine, I think. I don't know what the level of the Mons are in this area. But I'm assuming they're under Zapdos' level. Because the Voltorbs were 34? It's also really weird that the power plant is abandoned in this game. Like, I get this is where they wanted to put Zapdos, but it's just like... Why was the... I remember when I was a kid, because I saw the movies. I saw Pokemon Movie 2000. And I was thinking, oh man, I can't wait to see, you know, I can't wait to go to each of the islands and see the Zapdoses and have a chance to see Lucario, or Lugia. I thought it was literally going to do exactly what the movies did. I was very disappointed. I could say I was at least disappointed. I was very disappointed, to say the least. Oh no, it still shakes. It's supposed to be 100% catch rate. Though bear in mind, apparently, there is, I remember the playground rule, I think it was, where people used to try to tell me, Master Balls have a 1% chance of failing. And I'm like, I don't think that's correct at all. We want Timid or Jolly, I think it is. Let me double check since we have it up right now. Zapdos, IV or EV training. It says the best one is an offensive sweeper or a bulky support, which we don't want bulky support. Gen 3. Fast sweeper. So we want timid nature. 25 special attack, 25 speed, 4 HP. Speed plus speed minus attack, or modest nature, maximize damage output. So it's like one of the two, but you want a relatively decent special attack and speed. Yeah, now we need to see its stats. So let me see here. This one has Ukariya, rash nature. We don't want that. It's not terrible. There's about like, I think about 20 natures, and it can affect pretty harshly. HP down to 2. If this is bad at 2, bro, like that's not a great area to be in. Defense is higher this time, 96. So I'm assuming this is better. Oh, special attack is crazy. 87. Special defense is bound. 87 and a 109. And this is a... Which one did we say this was? This was a... What nature were you again? Ukari? Wait, where is it? Ukari. I can't find it. Ah, there it is. Rash. It's a rash nature. Oh, this is even... The special attack is the best. It is the best stat. At the best number, might I add. 31. But it's still bad. It's still very bad. Alright. There's about like 20 natures. There's 2 of them we can aim for. Relative gameplay, it can affect it a little bit, but like competitive gameplay affects it a lot. Gone body. Hardy. I can already tell this is bad. I can already tell that's really bad. The nice part is after that, I don't usually have to sit there and look at an IV calculator the whole time. I can literally just look at it and go, oh, that's really bad. Don't touch that. And look at this, we're already like speeding through this much better now. That was horrible before. Oh, this one's adamant nature? We don't really want adamant nature though. Oh wait, no, this is Ukadi again. This is Rash. How are the stats though? The HP is better, but the special attack is worse. That's not good. Like, you want the special attack because that's the thing you want on the Zapdos is the special attack. I actually think I went too fast. Yeah, because that last one, its HP was 4 and 5, its special defense was 4 and 5, its attack was 12 and 13, which doesn't really matter. Its speed was 8 to 9. We want the special attack and speed to be its best. Everything else can be kind of mid. They don't have to be they don't have to be like amazing. I don't want them to be god awful, but relatively okay also works. Oh, my back. Shincho? Shincho. This is careful. Well, I don't want careful. That's even worse. No, we don't want careful. Like, the whole point of this is to make it a special sweeper. No, nature can affect everything. Yeah, this one's Ijawari, which is adamant nature. You don't relatively want adamant. You want special attack to be your stat. So it's either timid or modest. I can already tell it's special. Its attack, its speed is way better though. This is actually really good. $130. Its attack's not gonna be great in 154. This is adamant nature. Special attack is actually the best it can be. Speed isn't terrible. Special defense is really good. HP, defense, and attack aren't that great. Well, we really want that nature. But special attack and speed and special defense are really good. Like, this is actually not the worst I've seen. Is it the right nature? No, but... yeah, I'm aiming for the timid. Timid, we need either timid or modest. Both of them specialize two very good stats. Modest because it specializes special attack. Timid because it specializes in speed. Both of them we want. And we want good EVs in speed and special attack. That's why I was really contemplating that one. Because I was like, I mean, this isn't a bad one to have. But as I said, it's like, we want good stats. We want two stats to be really decent. The nature needs to be in our favor, though. That's kind of our problem. Yeah, we got adamant nature again. I don't know how we got adamant nature twice. I barely get adamant natures at this rate. What the hell? We're just gonna skip it if I'm not gonna even look at the IVs. I'm not even gonna calculate them if it's not a timid or thing. We're gonna save time on that. I was looking before because maybe I was gonna try to make it work, because it is, like I said, this is not competitive play. This is casual. Plus, with the new like system in newer Pokemon games, you can kind of, if I remember correctly, you can revert, you can change the nature, you can change the IVs, and you can change the EVs, which to me is like, wow, that takes like years of mechanics and takes them all out of the window. Which I think is crazy to say the least. That took all these things that, you know, they decided to add into the game, that was a lot of details, and they made it super at ease by literally just being able to go in and change them accordingly. And I'm like, okay then. Rise? What's that one? It has a quiet nature. That's the worst, because it kills our speed. That kills our speed. It's like, even if I could make that one work, it literally kills our speed. Which is the thing we want on Zapdos. It's the whole reason why Zapdos is good. Yeah, like, let's not have our fast Zapdos. Nondeki. This is relaxed. And it kills her speed again. What the hell? What the hell, bro? Why are you trying to kill our speed, man? So we need either timid, which is Okubyo, or I think I said modest? No, not modest. Yeah, modest. Hikaime. Why not mild? Because you don't need defense. You're literally creating a glass cannon. That's interesting. I'm just like reading it and I'm like, does it matter? So I guess modest, which is Hikaime, or timid, which is Okibyo. Some people have like their controllers scripted, is what I recently learned for shiny hunting. Like, according to people, like, yeah, no, they got the controller like fully scripted. So check Zubo Doi said, well, that's not what we want. I'm pretty sure I said these earlier, didn't I? Yeah, that's not Oku. So Oku, or I just need to look at the first two characters. Oku or Hika. Oku or Hika. Oku or Hika. Those are what you're looking. That's what we're looking for. Go, Master Ball. This is saving me a lot of time, because this would be awful if I had to do this the normal way. Well, if I was trying to do this as a team, yeah. I would literally, if I was doing this with just Ultra Ball, we'd be only focusing, like, IVs. That's it. Oh, this thing's bad on the HP. Namaiki. Well, that's not either of them. Bum bum. I wish we can get a Gengar, that'd be so cool. But no. Trying something. But then he give us a shiny. Let's see those stats.
how bad we're looking at. Okay, the HP stat's better this time. Ah, Sakachi though. Sakachi's not where we want. Ah, Hasty isn't too bad. It kills defense. The special attack is actually really good. The speed is debatable. Actually, we might be able to use this one. Because it kills defense. It kills defense. That's just a fact. But speed is up. So it's not terrible. It doesn't affect the special attacks. So if the special attacks IVs are good, I might actually take this one. It's 135. That's already showing some really good promise because the last one was pretty decent. It was Hardy, I believe it was. Hardy Nature. 157. 108. So our attack is... it's okay. 91. But 91's already nerfed. So I'm not really concerned about it. 95 on our special defense isn't great. And our speed is 127. So calculate. Did I right? Do that right? 157, 108, 91, 135, 95, 127. What? This is Hardy, right? Oh wait, this is Gen 3. I'm on Hardy, right? Sakachi. Yeah, it's Sakachi. Oh, Hasty. I said Hardy. Sorry, my bad. I'm dumb. Hasty, 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 hasty. Okay. No. This is really bad. The special defense is the lowest it could possibly be. The speed is relatively decent. It's not amazing. It's like middle ground. The special attack's really bad. We're not doing that. We're not doing that to ourselves. I thought about it. I was like, okay, we can make it work. I was like, we can make this work. Oh, no, don't do that. That's a bad idea. Alright, here we go. Please. The timid nature. This is actually a lot more taxing than I think. No, I think the Dragonite was worse. The Dragonite was worse because you have to, like, get to the game center, approve, hit the thing, pray that you didn't hit the wrong button. I think Game Center was worse. I think Game Center was 100% worse than this. 2, 3. Please. I want to end on a high note. 61, that's HP is amazing. Yanchana? Yanchana. What's Ya? What's Ya? Hey? Yan? Oh, it's a naughty nature. Special defense is down. Maybe. Its special attack is really bad. If the special attack is not boosted and it's sitting at a number like that, that's not good. Because our last one wasn't boosted and it was 35 and it gave me a 10. So, no. Yeah, sorry about that. It's 161 HP is great and all, but not when you're trying to do, how do I say this? HP means nothing when your Pokemon's supposed to be glass cannon.
Like, Zapdos is meant to be like, I'm here to literally beat people in the face and then walk away. That's the whole concept of, like, Zapdos doing with that exact thing. Like, it's literally meant to just mess people up. Let's go, Zapdos. 157, so it's not bad. Suno? Is that what we want? Suno? Suno is, no, that's docile. Ooh, but that special attack, though. That special attack, though, the speed. I can already tell the speed's bad. Yeah, that special attack is pretty damn good, though. Christ, that's disgusting. That's like perfect special attack. But that speed is not great. And I can tell the speed's not great. Because we were getting a 10 on non-boosted speed on before. Man, maybe I should try RNG manipulation. Oh wait, I can't. Because one, I don't know my secret ID, and two, they don't have RNG manipulation for the Japanese version of the game. I'm not joking. It's actually really frustrating. Low-key. Oh, that HP's bad. Tereya. Is that what we want? Tereya. Tereya. Nope, that's bashful. God damn it. Oh, and that special attack looks so good. It looks so good. But the special attack was 111? Hold on. No, it's not. That was bad. I keep promising myself the idea of a good special attack. It is not a good special attack. It's actually really bad. The special attack was really good. The speed is what I was thinking. Alright, I'm gonna finally hit the nature, and it's gonna be bad. Because, trust me, I looked at RNG manipulation too. It's not a thing I can do. If I had a shiny Pokemon, I could at least figure out my secret ID. God, that HP though. Oh wait, is this what we want? Reset? Reset? No. I'm mad because that special attack is nasty good. But this hinders my speed. God almighty, please, please help me and keep me from, like, craving the temptation of keeping him on. With IVs like that, but no nature. The IVs were good on two spots. The attack and defense were awful. Because the speed was brought down. The speed itself was brought down by the nature. That will actually hurt. If it was like special attack and defense, I can live with it. But it's special attack and speed, no. Like that's unplayable. Because I need the speed, so. Master Ball? Really? Yep. Like I said, we're still gonna use the I duped the Master Ball, so we've saved a lot of time. But the rule was I'm only allowed to dupe this one. I don't care about the HP. Oh, that last one's HP though were golden. That last one's HP was golden. That was more golden than golden boy. Ulto. Okay, we have a mild nature. That's doable. I can already tell that speed is not good. I can already tell the speed is not good. Before I forget that it's mild. This is 56. The attack is also... the attack is okay. Defense is mid. Defense is mid, but it's already going to get a new defense, so it's like whatever. Special defense, though. Okay, speed is... okay, here it is. Speed is 21, special attack is 25, attack is 25, defense is 27, special defense is 19, and its HP is 13. What do you think? It's not timid or modest, but it is... mild. Which still gets a special... Wait, is that a special attack buff? It's a special attack buff. It gets a defense debuff. No, Zapdos is the only one we want on our team. Everyone else is literally... It's a special... It's mild. So it's special defense... It's special attack buff, defense nerf. So its special defense is actually like... Its defense is not great, but its special attack is like 20... I think it was 27? 25. And its speed is 21. The two things that matter on Zapdos the most. Keep it? Okay, we'll keep this one. This will be our Zapdos. HP's like, I think, okay. HP was, what? 12. HP was 12. So relatively not terrible. But we're not gonna... No, we're not gonna nature hunt Articuno. That's a huge waste of our time. We have no reason to nature hunt an Articuno. That's fine. Now, I still have to keep this kind of story playable Pokemon. So I need Fly. I already said we're gonna give up if we give up Pharaoh, we'll take Zapdos. So we need to teach it Fly. I think the question I need to ask myself is, what move should I give up? Because the 4 moves Zapdos needs, or for best moves, is, and I think if I remember correctly, yeah, it's Drill Peck, Thunderbolt, Thunder Wave, or Toxic Substitution, and Light Screen. This isn't competitive, so maybe we don't need Substitution and Light Screen, so maybe we can just do the Thunderbolt, Drill Peck, and Toxic? Does that seem relative? And then we just keep the last one for our HM as Fly? I think that might be the best way to go about this, right? Because obviously we want Drill Peck and we want Thunderbolt. Like, these are 2 very, very good moves we need. Yeah, let me just go casually fight Gengars. Things like, we go defeat Gengar. Where? There's no reason for me to use it. Like, this thing's level 50. I'm not going to honestly use it that much right now. This is more for, like, when we're doing the Elite Four. And for whatever else we need. But it's really good coverage on grass and fighting types.
Yeah, and Zapdos doesn't naturally learn a high power electric move. I don't think I have Thunder, but I might have picked up Thunderbolt in the power plant. So let's see. If we have Thunderbolt now, this thing already becomes cracked. If not, we'd have to game corner it. Kamenari. This might actually be Thunderbolt, or this might be Thunder. But I want Thunder for. Maybe I want Thunder for. What is this? What is this move called? Okay, that does not answer the question because that's in pure Japanese. Like that's actually the Japanese term. This might be Thunder. I'm looking at the damage of this thing. This looks very strong. TM 25. Stay in the browser. Stop asking me to do that. It is Thunder. It's Thunder. That's Thunder Shock, I think. No, that's damage. TM 34. Shockwave. No, we don't want Shockwave. $4,000 coins. I'm gonna have to go to the game center and gamble. Okay, but we'll need more. I might just sell stuff and buy it because that's probably the best way to do it. If you don't want to spend coins, secret power is found in Zelda Mart or shop menus received in Nintendo Search. Okay, well I'll deal with this later. Worst case scenario, I dupe until I have the money. I literally duping for money I could care less about. Duping for busted items like Master Balls to me is bullshit. I that's why I didn't want to do it in the first place. But we did it for this and it's fine. But only this. Like everything else doesn't get that. That's why you guys are gonna see me suffer try to catching Mewtwo and all the others. But Thunder, we want to give that to Dragonair, don't we? What's Dragonair's moveset supposed to be? Yeah, I don't know what the best. We want to have Thunder, don't we? Or am I thinking that just because Lance has had Thunder in it? Dragon Dance, Earthquake, Extreme Speed, Outrage, Dual Wing Beat. Okay, never mind. We don't want it to have Thunder. I'm on Smoggery right now. Earthquake or Fire. Extreme Speed, and then either Earthquake and Fire Punch. I think I'm going to give Earthquake to Nidoqueen. So it's going to get Extreme Speed, and then Fire Punch for... yeah, we can get Fire Punch to them. Actually, that doesn't sound terrible at all. Fire Punch sounds decent. It's an OU tier? I don't believe that. Dragon Dance, Outrage, which it already has Dragon Dance, if I'm correct. Outrage is Outrage. Fire Punch, hell yeah, and then Extreme Speed. Alright, this team is kind of seeming cracked. Dragon is special in this game, yeah. Okay, it is Thunder. But as I just said, yeah, no, freaking, our team is looking kind of cracked. If this is what's the actual comp gonna be, like, this is the team so far, like, that's kind of scary, no? I think this would be kind of, like, our Elite Four sequence might actually be pretty good. What? I don't understand the emoji. We just need one more to fill it. I'm thinking of an Earth type or a Fire type. I'll figure it out. Unless a friend of mine can evolve the Gengar, which would be an awesome one to use. That's what I'm trying to figure out. If a friend of mine can help me evolve Gengar, then Gengar. If not, I might go hunting for a Slowpoke
or... No, because we already have water. Yeah, we could also do Vulpix. Vulpix for like a Ninetales wouldn't be bad. We need a final rounder for handling... Well, because we already have a way to handle grass types, though. Do we really need a Vulpix? Because what else is weak to... I mean, Steel. Steel is a problem. That or an... Oh, that or we did the Doug Trio, but the Doug Trio, I don't know if its stats are good. Oh, I don't know. Steel shows up in post-game. Well, I mean, we see Magnemite. Magnemite's still Steel. I think it's still considered Steel. God, that's a really difficult decision. Like I said, if a friend of mine can help me evolve Gengar, our Haunter, Gengar is going in. If... I know they got hard-hitting Steel types, and this one knows fighting moves. Steel does eat it to fighting. This Nidoqueen's actually low-key cracked. It's just missing Earthquake. If it has Earthquake, big scary. What do we want? I'm gonna think about it. Well, I want something for Agatha, actually. God, Gengar would be so good, because then it could learn psychic moves and beat people. Man. I want Gengar. I mean, I could cheat in the Gengar, but I gotta be realistic about, like, the IVs and everything. I can't make it, like, a perfect Hypno. That is an option. But Hypno creeps me out. I'll think about it. I'll think about what I want to do. If I can figure out the codex to make... I'm going to keep practicing trying to make the code for Gengar. And if we can do that, we'll put in Gengar. If one of my friends who said he's going to get the game, gets the game, helps me evolve our current Haunter, then we'll do Gengar. Because I really wanted Gengar in this team. Gengar would look really cool, too. If I have to, like, put one in the game using, like, a seed codex generator through the Ace Pokemon, I'll do it. I'm gonna like it, but I'll do it. I'll figure it out. We'll take some time to look into it, and we'll figure it out then. Tomorrow, if I stream, it's going to be very short. Like, very, very short. Most likely fighting games, because it's easy for me to, like, call it a day. Okay? But, yeah, for our last person on the team, it's either going to be, yeah, we can do Hypno. I was thinking Slowbro, because I like Slowbro. But I have to go back and get another Slowpoke. That's our only problem, is I have to go back and get another Slowpoke. Vulpix, I can go digging for more Vulpixes. As you said, we need a fire type. Or, we don't need one, but a fire type would be good for later. So, those are our options. Hypno, Gengar, but Gengar's situational. Vulpix... Slowbro, and I honestly don't think there's anybody else. Those four might be it. Yeah, those might just be the only four I can think of. The more I think about it, let me double check the box real quick. Oh, I checked this Venonat stats, by the way. This thing is actually really insane stats. Like, almost everything's near 30s. Because when I was doing the IV testing for the bug Pokemon for the Ace, this thing was... I almost didn't want to turn this one into it because it was damn near 31s across the board. It has, like, 3 sets of 31s and, like, 2 20s. And I think its HP stat was the only thing that was, like, mild. Just fun note. I just thought you guys would like to know. Or this guy. Or Doug Trio. I can try to get a better Slowpoke or Doug Trio. There. Those are the options. Alright, well, I'm going to save. But that's what I'm thinking. Let me know what y'all think about that. But I think right now we're looking at a pretty decent team. If any of my friends have the game right now, none of my friends have the game. I actually probably should go to the group chat I'm in and see if anybody has it, because then I could just meet them at the school and trade it. But outside of that, Zapdos, I'm gonna have the EV train now. 252 speed, 252. What was it? 252 speed, 252. Shut up, Dragonite thingy. Yeah, 252 attack. That's Dragonite. That's not who we want to look at. Zapdos. 252 special attack, 252 speed, and 4 HP. So we're going back to the Ghastly Tower again. Cool. But like I said, if any of my friends can do that, we'll do that. So I gotta remember that. 252 speed, 252 attack, and 4 HP. Yeah. Alright. I'll see you all later. Thank you for joining in. Bye-bye.